pot of paper goes camping. What's on the menu, mate?
Chili and rice tonight.
Nice. This is chili.
Treating myself.
Yeah. corner shop 59p. And let me guess, this is yours as well, is it? The time is, it took us half an hour to move those tents, by the way. The time is 8 o'clock. He's about to smash off. Welcome back to the YouTube. The sun is shining. We've gained the hour. My van is done, but I won't show you that because I've got more videos to post of me actually doing it, so I won't give you a tour just yet. I'm going to pick up one of my closest friends, Clark, who's had a kid a couple of years ago, so anytime I get to see him, especially go camping with him, it is a luxury, so I'm buzzing. It's really sunny, but it is quite windy. I do want to do a summit camp, but I might kibosh that due to the wind. Let's get on road and go and pick Clark up. Okay guys, on the way to the lakes now. I've picked up Clark. Bags are packed, ready to go. I'm gonna get some food. I'm pretty hungry and I always seem to end up at this service station. It's like a Marks and Spencer's, a Greggs and a WH Smith's. It's the most average scran ever and you end up paying like £3 for a bottle of water. I literally always kick myself that I don't go to like Aldi or Lidl. But the sun's shining, it's warm, it's not windy now. It was really windy back in Blackpool where I've come from. But it's pretty still right now, so we might go with the summit camp option. This pasta is goated, man. I'm gonna get one of these and I'm gonna get a Korean style wrap, 2 meal deals, and I've also brought a real turn-up meal. This is the Marks and Spencer's, man. All stocked up. I've got a chicken bake and then I've got some extra food for tonight because I reckon I'm gonna be pretty hungry. I've not had much to eat today. And those real turn-up meals, they are pretty good, but they're only about 500-600 calories, so I don't want to be starving, especially if we're doing a real summit push. The cockpit, man. I fitted a rear window to my van yesterday. I won't ruin it, but it's looking unreal. It's nice to have a bit of sight of where I'm going. I probably need to put a reversing camera in, to be fair. Clark's has gone to the loo. Okay, so we've arrived in the Lake District. We've decided to go with Stickle, Tarn and Pavey Ark. For those that know, it's about an hour-and-a-half walk to Stickle Tarn, which is pretty decent, then probably another 40 minutes to an hour up Pavey Ark. Now, we are due some quite strong winds tonight, so chances are we're going to be camping by the Tarn. It does feel quite nice though right now. The wind only feels about 5-6 miles per hour, but we were going to do Blencathra Summit, but we clocked the gusts up there being close to 40 miles an hour, so we just didn't fancy it. So hopefully we made the right decision. Really?
Just rough, so rough.
So if your bag's ever feeling uncomfortable or like it's digging into your shoulders, the best thing to do is tighten up your hip belts. Now most decent backpacking backpacks have got really thick hip belts and the majority of the load is meant to be put through the hip belts. Like I see so many people with the bags hanging off the back and it's just going to make it so much more uncomfortable. Like your bag needs to be quite high up on your back, have these straps relatively loose, more of just securing straps, and then keep the ones on your hips as tight as comfortable really. That way all the weight will go through like your core, just makes it a bit more comfortable. But being honest, my bag is killing me. I've only done like 5 or 6 camps this year, maybe not even that, maybe like 4 or 5. So I definitely need to get back into it, man. Hopefully do about at least 1 a week now. We've got the hour back and now my van's nearly done as well, which I'm excited for, because there is definitely a massive temptation now with staying in my nice van where it's warm, comfortable, and I've got all my amenities. It's got a toilet in there, it's got a fridge, it's got a shower, and actually getting out and exploring. But don't get me wrong, I'm still going to stick to doing this because I do prefer it. The van's more of just a base to get me further afield, places like Scotland and the Alps. It's a steep one, this. On that ridge there, that's where Stickle Tarn is, and then on the other side, you can't see it right now, that's where Pavey Ark is, man. It's a really good scramble pavey arc, definitely one of the best in the Lake District. Yeah. So I'm doing the Lakeland 50 for those that don't know, which is the 50-mile race through the fells, like a fell running race, trail running race in the Lake District at the end of July, and Clark is doing the lap, which is a month before. When's the lap?
May 10th, I think, something like that.
May 10th, so even sooner, yeah. So Clark's on the 10th of May, mine's the end of July, so we are both kind of training, but obviously he's well far ahead than me. I've done like a few 5Ks, man. I really need to get back into it because 50 miles is one hell of a distance. So we're getting there now, probably about 300 meters above sea level. The wind's starting to pick up, but the views are beautiful, man. I think we made the right call not going up Blencathra for the 200 meters. Oh, nearly there now. I've got some winter stuff and some summer stuff because it's gonna be quite cold tonight. I think about -3, which is pretty crazy. Pavey arc starting to come through. Woo! Nearly made it now. That was really tough, but really short. And I can tell Clark is more ahead in his training than I am because I'm pretty gassed. But the good thing about this Tarn is even if it's busy with wild campers, there's still loads of room to set up, loads of different spots, all of which are pretty beautiful. So if you're looking at a decent wild camping spot, man, this is probably in my top 5, and for good reason. Let's take a look at this. Woo! Beautiful. So I've camped here twice before, once on Pavey Arc and once on that hill brow over there, which gives you really good views. I don't think we're going to be going up Pavey Arc just because I've got some stuff to do and I want to chill out a bit first. So we're going to figure out how to cross this river and then probably get set up by the lake. That way we can like wash our pots and pans and that. It's a little bit more relaxed because it's quite windy. I don't want to camp anywhere too exposed. The sun sets at about 8 o'clock, but I use that Peak Finder app, if anyone's heard of it. Have a look at it, it's really good. And it's going to set behind there at about 5:30. So it's about 4 o'clock now, so we've got plenty of time. It's good. That's good because I have to do pub count in 2 days. Like day 1, day 2. It was like day 1 was like 20k, day 2 was 20k. But like it would have been so much better if it was like a full marathon or something. But don't leave your light on when you watch, man. One bad thing about this spot is it is really boggy. Got some decent stones which you can walk on to avoid it. We're going to find somewhere decent to camp. I'm sure just over there it's pretty dry, the ground's dry, so hopefully we'll get something decent. Hopefully go close to the Tarn as well, to Stickle Tarn. There is some loads of little peaks around which look quite nice. I mean, we're getting close to the starting point of Pavey Arc, but just don't fancy it today, I don't think. Okay, so we're set up now more or less. I need to do my bed still, but tents are up. And what a spot this is. It's absolutely beautiful. Take a look at that. Clark's brought a chair, which I'm very, very envious of, man. Clark is in the Bandicoot Mark II by OEX, I think it is. Pretty nice tent, it's only about 1.9 kilos. Get a lot of tent for your money, good for like bike packing or through hiking. And then I've got the Nortent Vern 1 Sea to Summit. I mean, I've been using this tent a lot. Probably behind Terra Nova, Nortent is my favourite tent manufacturer. But yeah, we've got a really nice spot by Stickle Tarn. Very peaceful, very quiet. You can just see the stream running. Another guy camping over there in a Big Agnes Copper Spur SL, I think it is. Really nice tent. Or maybe a Big Tiger. Was it Tiger? Summit Tiger. But yes, really nice, really peaceful. Now this Sea to Summit has been a really good mat, but my only downside to it is it's very heavy and the pack size is huge. Like, it fills that bag, it's massive. So I'll probably get something else for the summer. It's good in winter because of the R rating at 6.3, but I need something smaller. Like that. Not only did I not bring a chair, I also didn't bring any pegs, so I've had to borrow some pegs off Clark, well 2 pegs off Clark, and then I've just used stones and that. But that's the beauty of a freestanding tent. Other than that front bit, which I'll definitely stone down, you can't really tell. Pegging that side, stones on the back, I'll show you in a sec. But for now, man, I'm just got my sleeping pad out and I'm just chilling. It's really nice. Perfect blue sky. Clark's hunting for 5G. Spends too much time on his phone, that lad. Joking, I've just spent the last like half an hour filming videos. But yeah, it's pretty nice, man. It definitely feels more like spring and a lot less like winter. Got some decent food on the menu tonight as well, and I'm pretty tired because I was up early today, so hopefully I'll get a decent kip. This is Clark's tent, the OEX Ultralight Bandicoot 2. I think it's about 1.5 kilos. Look at all these flies, man. I was going to do the West Highland Way in April, or in this month, but to be honest, I can't really get anyone to come with me. Anyone that I'd fancy spending a week with anyway. And in addition to that, taking a look at that, I reckon it'll be riddled with flies up in Scotland, and it's not something I fancy encountering. I might save it for like October. We're just going to go for a bit of a mooch now before we put tea on. But yeah, it's an absolute gorgeous night, and it's so nice to see the sun go down late. The zoom lens on, well, not a zoom lens, I've got the prime lens, f1.8 50 millimeters, so it's crazy zoomed in, so I'm not getting much decent shots with it, but it's nice to experiment with other lenses, like, because we're quite close to pavey arc, I can't get pavey arc in and the tents. But maybe if I go portrait, I can get it just like that. So beautiful. The Langdale Valley, the sun's just starting to set on those peaks now. And then that's our 2 tents just there. Whew. Why aren't we camping up here?
We should have well camped up here.
Okay, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with where we're currently pitched up. However, we've missed a bit of a trick not camping up here. It is unreal. And Clark wants to move the tents. So what Clark wants, Clark gets. So now we're going all the way back down to where we pitch the tents, because we're going to get a nicer sunrise tomorrow, to be fair. And we're not going to take the tents apart. We're going to try and carry them 2 at once up this steep marshy bank. So what can go wrong? I reckon we'll have it done in 15 minutes. We've got a timer that's on 1 minute. It is quite marshy, this, to be fair, so I reckon we're going to at least break 1 tent peg. How are you carrying yours? And just walk up with it. How's that? So we're moving the tents now. We've got both of them. Mine's pretty heavy, to be fair, compared to Clark. Do you want me to grab the back of it? I can grab the back of it pretty easy. Making good progress, man. We've been doing it 12 minutes now, so I think we're a little bit out. Same we could do it in 15. Might just sleep here, to be fair, it's quite nice. We're going to do mine and then I'm just going to leave him, I think. He used to boost on like Modern Warfare 2 trying to get the gold magnum, and then it would be like Clark's turn to get the headshots, and then it'd be time for my tea and I'd just log off. I think that's what I'm going to do when it comes to moving his tent, because this is hard work, this. Can I help you? What?
My tent.
It's on strike. You heard my plan. It's making pretty good progress. We're trying to get the tent from there to that hill there, basically. How's that, mate?
I'm loving it.
It's an ultralight tent, it doesn't count. Making pretty good progress, but I'm knackered. Nearly there now. Okay, so we've successfully, or very nearly successfully, moved all our belongings from Stickle Tarn up onto this little fell. And to be fair, it is nicer up here, I can't lie. It's a lot windier, as you can probably hear. However, where that rock is there, acts as a bit of a windshield, like a bit of a break in the wind, so the tents should be fine, even with a lack of pegs. That's really nice, man, that. And as you can hear, the wind stopped. Put all my belongings down and we'll get this pegged in. Okay, so this is the new and updated spot. No tent burn 1, need to tidy my gear up. Clark's got his tent set up. Really nice views tonight. Clark's just setting himself up at the viewpoint. Let me show you the viewpoint. What's up this? Woo! You know, behind these rocks. Clark's having a monster at like 9 o'clock, which is pretty heavy. That's more like it. On the menu, mate.
Chili and rice tonight.
Nice. Princess chili.
Treating myself.
Corner shop 59p. And let me guess, this is yours as well, is it? The time is, it took us half an hour to move those tents, by the way. The time is 8 o'clock. He's about to smash off
the night is still young.
the original monster. I think he should be asleep for 9. About to smash off a full original monster, not even a white monster. I'm on this chili con carne. I'm gonna have that for pudding. That's my pudding, and that for my main, mate. Every time I buy one of these, it leaks in my bag. But I honestly don't think it's leaked this time, so I'm buzzing with that. But this pasta is unreal. And then he's got some long grain rice. I missed that, mate. Put a bit of water in there as well.
Yeah.
And then you've got to
put rice in as well.
If I had like a few million followers and I was bare famous, I'll start a podcast called Campfire Waffle. And it'd be...
You'd have to sit around the camp like...
yeah, it's got around sit around a campfire. So it'd be like hose water, and I'd get like really nice lighting like hidden behind the logs, so everything looks red, but you can see everything. Podcast is dead film, mate. Supply and demand in it, that.
It's been and gone. If you had to be at the start.
Yeah, at the start. There's more people, and you've got to be very famous already.
Yeah.
And successful. You can't speak about success if you're like broke. Like, I guess the same thing goes if you're an elite athlete. You know what I mean? It's credibility, isn't it?
Yeah. You're allowed to speak about them things.
Yeah. I'm gonna get like my van stocked up though to like be the ultimate camping wagon. Like I'm gonna have like a drawer.
That dry rice and stuff like that.
Dry rice, toothpaste, like loads of miniature toothpaste, loads of toothbrushes, loads of tablets, loads of little plastic bags for rubbish, loads of tissue, loads of packs of wet wipes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's my turn to cook up a bit of a feast. Do 2 lots of water in it, maybe.
I bet you get more than you think in there.
Yeah. It is really cold tonight. It's meant to be about -2, I think, which is pretty cold, but there's no cloud coverage, so it's kind of expected, man. It's about to put the water on there then. It says you need 3.5 DL of water. I don't know what a DL is. Meals are quite good because they've got 2 different ripping points, so you can rip one, the top one, put your water in, and then rip the bottom one once it's finished cooking, kind of. So you then get to reseal it, but then you're not like eating into a pot, like you can open it all up. They're pretty decent, but they're well expensive, man. It's gone like milky, hasn't it? It's probably all the plastic coating from the Amazon, the Amazon stove coming off into my water. All the forever chemicals.
I'd say that's well done though.
Is that on a full line? There's nothing worse than when they're like lukewarm though, is there? It's not bad. It does taste a bit dry still, I reckon. I don't know if I didn't put enough water in. Definitely better than a cold meal. That is a wrap. It's absolutely freezing. We're gonna get inside the tents now and get warm. Hey guys, this is the setup. Rab 600 sleeping bag. I've got my little tripod here, which I'm going to put my phone in, but I'm just using the torch. I'm probably going to watch some episodes of like Family Guy or something just to unwind. Time is 10 o'clock. Got like a little pillow from Alpkit, which is pretty comfy. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. The time is 8:26. It's not too bad. Pretty decent sleep. Let's get out of the tent and get warm because it is freezing. My clock's on such a slant. Clacky! Clacky! Looks alright there. Whoo! Starting to warm up a little bit with that sun on us. That's where we stayed last night. Pretty nice. It's like in a little bit of a dip. Up that, and then you go around, and that's the summit of Pavey Arc. Camped up there once, but I think it had been too windy last night. Beautiful valleys around here though. Langdales. Tents were decent last night. No tent burn 1, Bandicoot 2. Pretty decent night's sleep. I think this shelter here gave us a decent bit of coverage from the wind, because the wind has picked up a bit this morning, but I can't complain when it's dry like this. This is the worst part of camping, and what's even worse is when it's wet and you've got to pack all your stuff up, then get home, unpack it, dry it, and then pack it again. So luckily it's dry as a bone this morning, so we can get everything packed away. Pot of paper goes camping. Whoo! Pavey Arc, baby. Little wash in the lake. To be fair, it's too cold, man. Starting to warm up now the sun's, but it was freezing last night. I think it dropped to about -2, you know, which is pretty mad. But it was cool. Definitely have a swim in here in summer. But right now I've not got the minerals. I need to get back anyway because I want to get a breakfast. But my van is there. Not far at all to go now. I'll be absolutely crazy, aren't you? Like crazy. Yeah. It's so funny, mate. Did I tell you about the story? I'll stop filming in a second, it's just a nice shot. Did I tell you about the story of what happened with that? That's a nice one. On wheelbase as well. Whew. Parking is £8 for 24 hours, which is pretty decent. If anyone wants to come to this, I think it's the old Dungeon Gill Hotel, and obviously there's quite a lot of parking here and then parking across the road as well. Made it back to the van, baby. Get a cold one out of the fridge, I think. Whew. I'll give you a full tour of this in a bit, but for now, oh, it smells nice in here. Grab one of them. Oh, ice cold. Let's just hope it starts. Off in the lovely Ambleside, there's a really nice cafe here. It's like called the Applebee Cafe. Do an unreal breakfast, that's where we're going. Absolute feast, man. That's what 30 quid looks like in the Lake District. This is Clark's Christmas dinner sorted. He's got meatball and gravy, stewed steak. Which one did you go for? On there. It's not on there, sold out the one you went for. That's next up, innit? Bit of that, fresh out the tin. Okay guys, that is a wrap. We're going to head back to Blackpool now, get some videos edited, get some admin done. Now make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching this far, I appreciate it. We've got loads to come this year, and now we've gained the hour. I'm going to be camping weekly, so I look forward to seeing you in the next video.